Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Spitball Sports Show. I'm your host, Jacob. Joining me, as always, is the wonderful and beautiful Brian. Today, we'll be discussing Week 3 of the NFL, how our predictions went, and we'll be giving you our predictions for Week 4 of the NFL. Eagles lose. With that said, Brian, how are you doing, and what did you think of Week 3?
It was fantastic. The Cowboys lost. Eagles won. The Chiefs did not lose. But the 49ers lost. So I'm pretty happy. I'm a pretty happy camper over here.
I bet you are. And I can't say that I'm not either.
How's your team go? How'd your team do? They finally
We
get a
won.
win?
We were supposed to lose. Giants were
Told you.
7-point underdogs or something.
Told you, bud.
We won.
Told you.
21 points in the first half.
Look good.
Yeah, they killed him. It was good. It gave me a glimmer of hope for Thursday Night Football against the Cowboys, but I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself.
Rooting for you.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much. Unfortunately for us both, the Commanders did beat the Bengals on Monday Night Football. Not great for our division.
You
don't seem worried.
Not worried at all. Not worried at all.
The Commanders are always competitive with you guys, though.
That is true, but they have the rookie quarterback. And as good as he looked against the Bengals are trash.
The Bengals are trash.
Bengals are trash. Defense is trash.
That's a game the Giants might be able to beat this year.
Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty confident, injuries aside, on the Eagles side. Hopefully your players get back to being healthy. No more dirty plays against these dirty-ass Saints. But, yeah, not too worried. Not worried at all.
Okay.
Feeling great about the team.
I'm glad.
I'm
glad. Another upset that happened was the Panthers took out the Raiders, who had last week the Raiders had just taken out the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Wild, wacky stuff.
The Red Rocket. I mean, it shows that I guess Bryce Young is the problem? ? Because Andy Dalton was able to go for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like,
not good.
Showed way more competence, more confidence in the pocket. Just, hey, I'm able to get it done. Why can't you? Sort of thing, you know?
Maybe he just sucks. Maybe Bryce Young just sucks ass.
He's undersized, man. He looks tiny. He's not a thick boy like Kyler Murray. He doesn't have that speed.
He needs to go on a bulk. Yep.
He just doesn't have that. Yeah. And the thing is, too, like we said before, you know, there were other short quarterbacks, Kyler Murray and Drew Brees, but even Drew Brees was like a wide body guy. Like, he's broad. This Kyler Murray's is built like a normal dude, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We'll see. We'll see how the season continues for them, if they improve at all. Or if they suck and then they put Bryce Young back in. We'll see. Well, very good. That's pretty much everything that I had for that week. Predictions did not go well. There was a lot of upsets. So maybe this week will be better, huh?
I think the underdogs were like well against the spread. I think it was like something crazy. So
yeah,
competitive games, dude. Games are close. Games are much closer than people think, and
which is good. Yeah,
it's good for football.
Any given Sunday.
Or Thursday.
Any team can win on any given Sunday. Even if the game is on Thursday. Any given Sunday.
Or Monday.
No,
Doubleheader.
any given Sunday. With that said, Brian, let's get into week 4 predictions. Kicking off, let me screen share this for you.
Ooh. Do you remember how to do that?
Yes. Look, just that easy. See? Check that out.
He did it. The lad did it.
First game, Thursday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys are heading to MetLife to take on the New York Giants. Cowboys are 6-point favorites, over under 45 per DraftKings. Brian, what is your prediction here?
I'm gonna go with the Giants money line.
Money line Giants.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Both teams are 1-2 right now.
Mhm.
Cowboys are down in the dumps. Things are falling apart for them.
This is the perfect time for the Giants to get revenge. This is the
It really
perfect
is.
game. This is everything is going downhill for the Cowboys right now. This is going to be the nail in the coffin. Hopefully,
That seems to be the consensus, is that if Giants are going to be able to beat the Cowboys in this century, it's going to be this game.
it's gotta be now.
It's got to be now. I think they beat the Cowboys in 2020, and Dak wasn't even playing.
Mhm.
I don't think they've beaten Dak Prescott. I don't know. Ever. They've never beaten Dak Prescott.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm brave enough to do that.
No.
I would probably take Cowboys money line. They're good.
What?
But you know what?
Bud.
Let's be wrong. Let's lock it in.
Oh, let's go.
Giants money line. Why not? Let's go. Big blue balls in their mouths. Next game, Vikings and Packers. This is the divisional matchup. Packers 2.5-point favorites with, what's his name? Malik Willis as quarterback. Over under 43.5.
This is a tough one because we don't know. Jordan Love was supposed to come back week 3, and we're not sure if he's going to start week 4.
After 3 weeks, you're saying, or week 3?
Week 3, he was supposed to come back. It was reported. Really? Yeah. And he's been looking decent. But I feel like the spread would probably be a little bit bigger if it was him as a starting QB. I don't know. It's tough because both defenses are looking fucking solid. Like Packers defense, I think they're leading with picks. Or they're at least one of the top teams with the most interceptions. Vikings as well. Their new nickname is the Purple Haze. You know, they've been solid, and Sam Darnold has been having a resurgence. So
that's true.
This is a tough game, man. This is gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good game. This is a good 10 a.m. game.
This is a good 10 a.m. game. And open stadium in Green Bay. Oh, what a beautiful view.
We should fly there just to watch this game.
Imagine. I don't know. I think I'm gonna. Oh, my camera fucked up. I think I'm gonna. Let's just go with the hot hand right now.
Vikings. You're going Vikings. I'm feeling Vikings here. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, let's take Vikings plus 2.5.
Be a little bit safer.
A little safer.
Okay. I'm down for that. We'll meet in the middle. I like it. Next game up, Denver Broncos heading to New York, taking on the Jets. Jets are 7.5-point favorites. Over under 39.5. It is a Jets game. Probably won't be a lot of scoring. It is a Broncos game. Not a lot of scoring. Brian, how are you feeling here?
I mean, they got the win last week, the Broncos, and Bo Nix actually looked decent. He looked pretty good, but dude, I don't know. The Jets only are getting better. Their defense is amazing. They're pulling out all the stops. Hard when you have, Sauce Gardner blocking, or basically just probably the best quarterback right now in the game. It's going to be about cornerbacks too. Yeah.
They had a rough outing in week 1, the defense. They need it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with the Broncos, so they have Pat Surtain, again, another top cornerback up there with Sauce Gardner, and let's say he goes one-on-one with Wilson. You still have a bunch of weapons on the Jets. You have Lazard, you have their running back. What's his name? Blanking right now. Oh my god. Running back name for the Jets.
The what?
The running back for the Jets. What's his name?
Breece Hall?
Breece Hall. So you have Breece Hall. You have Lazard.
Reese's Pieces.
Breece's Pieces. You have a bunch of weapons on the Jets, and you still have Aaron Rodgers. So I'm going to go with the Jets minus 7.5.
Jets minus 7.5. Gee whiz.
I think the defense is going to just have Bo Nix in shambles. They're playing at home. Yeah, give me the spread.
There's the spread. I would probably go money line myself here. That's cool. Let's rock with it. Steelers and Colts. Okay. Steelers are 1.5 point favorites, over under of 40. 40.
Mm-hmm.
I never watch Steelers games. They're not fun to watch. They're very boring.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been watching the Colts, but Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor is a nice running duo. What do you think here, Brian?
I'm gonna go with the Steelers spread -1.5. I think their defense is gonna be just too much for the Colts. Richardson didn't play a great game last week. Michael Pittman seems to have disappeared from the face of the earth. He's been absolute trash this season. Steelers defense is just too good, and even then, Justin Fields has been, having a pretty decent go around, and used to have George Pickens on that side, and I don't think the Colts defense is good enough to get a win out of this one. So let's go Steelers -1.5 for the
So you're
easy
saying
cover.
Fields wasn't the issue in Chicago?
No, I mean
Okay.
look at Caleb,
All right.
look at Caleb Williams, dude. Look how great that's been.
Yeah. I like the side-by-side pictures of Caleb Williams on the sideline and Justin
Yeah,
Fields on the sideline last year. It's like
yeah.
they have the same expression.
Oh man,
The expression is, I'm on the Bears.
I'm on the Bears.
Next game is the Rams heading to Chicago to take on the Chicago Bears.
Speak of the
Bears
devil.
are 3-point favorites in this, actually, over under 41. That, I don't know, man. The Rams have had a rough few weeks here. So that explains the spread, but I don't know. Do you think the Bears are 3 points better than the Rams?
I don't. I get it because of the injuries. I mean, the injuries are what's been killing the Rams, but they've been making do. They beat the 49ers, who have one of the best defenses. So now goes the question, like, is this a trap game? Was it that just one of those flukes, or is that, what Vegas is trying to lure you in? Oh, like, oh yeah,
With
we can
that
take the Rams.
3 point, or with that
Yeah,
3 point, yeah. They love that 3 point.
they love that 3-point spread, man. And
Yeah.
how the defense been? The defense hasn't been too good yet too bad for the Rams, right? I mean, games have been close.
Well, aside from the Cardinals game where they got the door blown off on week 2,
Right.
destroyed on week 2. Let's see here. Rams, San Francisco. They allowed 24 points from San Francisco. And Arizona game 41-10.
They got whooped. I'm gonna go with the Rams money line, just because I'm not fully convinced with Caleb Williams yet. He's showing a lot of struggle. He's not looking comfortable. He's not looking confident. He's not his typical college self that he was, and just because the rookie quarterback, and I'm out. Why not take the plus money? Let's go Rams money line.
Rams money line. Okay, I would go Rams to cover the spread. Meet myself. I think Rams will either win or to be a little closer than that. I mean, they have been allowing at least 24 points a game. 24, 27, then 41.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. Caleb Williams needs to start putting up after being the #1 overall draft pick.
One of the most controversial, no, I say most, but he's up there in terms
I
of
would say so.
controversial. Yeah.
I would say so, yeah. A lot of controversy surrounding that. As far as being a generational talent, hasn't really had that impact like CJ Stroud did last year, where he steps on the field and he's a breakout superstar, or like how Jaden Daniels is looking right now.
Yeah. Dude, that's such a good game. He was just so confident. He's like, "Nah, let's go. I want to score." And they were on that fourth down. He's like, "Fuck it, let's just do it."
He is looking like the best rookie quarterback right now,
by
aside
far.
from Michael Penix Jr., because we haven't seen Michael Penix Jr.
We won't.
No, we won't. Next game, we got the Bengals and Panthers. This might be a really terrible game or an awesome game. Bengals are struggling right now. 0-3. Panthers are 1-2. Panthers are 4-point dogs over under 47.
I don't know. I mean, this is the game for the Bengals to blow them out, but
Yes. But the Panthers are riding high off of a big win where I believe they scored the most points of the weekend, right?
were they?
I
Damn.
think they scored 36 points, which I believe was the highest.
Against
Yes.
a
Yes.
decent Raiders
On
defense, huh?
Sunday, it was the highest amount of points if we're not talking about Monday Night Football. Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what? Just because the Bengals defensive struggles, I'll take the Panthers +4.
I'm all for the Panthers +4. They might even
Yeah.
win this game. If the Bengals drop to 0-4, that's terrible.
Dude, can you imagine the Bengals with as much talent as they have, at least on the offensive side, with like the top 3 pick for next year's draft?
They're in turmoil. They were already in turmoil with Jamar Chase with his contract before the season started.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, not looking good. Next game, another divisional matchup. We have the New Orleans Saints heading to Atlanta, taking on the Falcons. Over under 42. Falcons are 2.5-point favorites. This might be a good game.
Yeah. I mean, it's divisional, so it matters more. Obviously, both teams want to bounce back and get a win after, how things went last week. And
Yes.
especially the Saints, Alex, they were like the talk of the town, how hot
They
were
were.
going.
They 40+ points in each game. They're riding high, and the
destroy
Eagles
the
shitting their
Cowboys.
cereal. Yep. Yes, destroying not terrible. I mean, the Panthers are a terrible team, but then the Cowboys are supposed to be a fantastic team. They beat the brakes off of them.
Imagine
And
dropping
then
the
the Falcons
after
getting robbed by the refs against the Chiefs. They're looking to bounce back, hopefully with better officiating this game. I'm sure it will be because the Chiefs aren't playing. What are your thoughts here?
I'll stick with the Falcons just because of the
Money
veteran
line?
leadership. Kirk Cousins, Kirk O'Chain's money line.
Can never count them out.
You never count them out, man.
I'm all about the Falcons money line here.
This next game is gonna be a beatdown.
Jaguars and Texans. That spread might open up before Sunday comes around.
Yeah, Jaguars are so bad.
Jaguars are so bad. The defense is terrible. From the little parts that I watched of that Monday night game, the offensive line for the Jaguars is terrible. And when Trevor Lawrence was able to get a pass off, his receivers cannot catch the ball.
Dude,
it's a bad situation.
Overrated, man. Everyone's talking about it. I told you. I know you love T-Law.
Everybody's talking about him being overrated. I do love T-Law. They are comparing his stats to Daniel Jones' stats. I'm just saying DJ's better right now. But
yeah,
I still like T-Law. He has a lot of potential. He has a higher ceiling. He might be one that doesn't stick around there.
This is going to be like Texans -10.5.
This is going to be a beatdown. Yeah. I'm in the same boat as you. What you're probably thinking is Texans spread all day, 6.5.
Especially since they lost last week, and CJ didn't look that great. He's gonna want to bounce back. He's just that kind of player, that kind of guy. He's gonna want to bounce back in a big way, and he's got the offense weapons surrounding him.
Unless the Jaguars shock the world, they're gonna get destroyed here.
Yeah, I hope Nico Collins he's gonna have a huge fucking game against them.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice for Nico Collins. Tank Dell. And the other receivers. Yep.
Yeah,
I like it. And next game that I'm sure you'll be tuning into, we have the Eagles heading to Tampa Bay. Take it on the Bucks. Eagles are 2-point favorites over under 44.
Brady,
so Brian, you're rocking with the Bucks on this one, right?
Brady's commenting on this one.
Really?
What I heard. Yeah, I think he's commenting on this one. Dude, I really liked Greg Olsen last week
I like Greg Olsen. He does a lot of the XFL, UFL games. I enjoy listening to him.
Him and whoever he had with him, I was like, damn, this commenting was on point, dude.
I love Greg Olsen.
Yeah.
I like the way he talks.
This one's tough, dude, just because of all the freaking injuries, dude. I'm not sure Lane Johnson's coming back. Our offensive line's pretty great, and Buccaneers defense ain't nothing to talk about. Especially since they got whooped by the fucking um
Who'd the Bucks lose
Broncos.
to?
Broncos, dude, they got their ass whooped.
Yeah, they did. 26-7.
Yeah,
Yikes.
this is tough just because Devontae's out, AJ Brown's potentially still out. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think our defense is just really good, solid at a solid point right now,
If your
and I know.
defense is in a good spot, that's good because the Bucks offense can open it up,
And
as you've seen.
I mean, I feel like the Eagles are hopefully, they remember how last game went with them against in the playoffs and a complete beatdown by the Buccaneers, as we fucking deserved because we're garbage. But
Yes.
yeah, I'm taking Eagles. Eagles
Money
minus.
line?
Yeah, let's go Eagles money line, dude. This is gonna be a stressful game. All these games, dude. Like you should see Katie. She's like, why are you a fan of this team? Like, I'm literally, and it's more like I'm yelling. She's like, yeah, you should just be happy. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, I'm just like,
It's because you have high standards for your team.
yeah,
As do I. I'm supposed to have high standards.
right.
Like 4 Super Bowls, storied franchise. They've sucked for the last 10 years. We should have high standards for our team. The NFC East is a storied division. We should hold them up higher than they're performing right now.
Dude, it's just these Eagles games are always just like it's literally like that meme is so perfect where and it's all on all the Eagles pages. It's like, yeah, I'm excited to watch my favorite team play. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, thank
Yep.
God we won. Like that's every freaking game, dude. And just it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close one, I think. Hopefully Saquon Barkley and Dallas Goddard can bail us out again, but Jalen Hurts has got to get it under control, dude.
You
Those
know,
turnovers are so bad.
some of my favorite games to watch are Eagles versus Cowboys because I don't have a horse in the race. I can just sit back and watch and enjoy. And golly, are they fun? They are fun games.
Yeah, fun games, man. Yeah,
I would
fucking
take the Eagles here.
Jalen's got to get it under
Bucks
control.
Bucks have a lot of hype around them.
Yeah,
Starting last year after Brady left, and then this year, I don't know. I think Eagles are a better team on paper for sure. I would take
even
the
with it.
Eagles.
Yeah, even with the injuries, man.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now we're getting into our afternoon games: Patriots and Niners. This is the biggest spread of the weekend. Niners are 10.5 point favorites, over under 40.5. Now, Brian, is Christian McCaffrey's not back, right?
He's in England. He's in Germany. Sorry, he's getting stem cell transfusion something.
Well, that is a huge spread for them not to have Christian McCaffrey back.
I,
Is Debo
I
Samuel returning?
I don't know. That's the thing. The questions is Debo coming back? I'm
Looks
assuming so
like
because that spread's so big, and so is
on
Kittle.
fantasy he's doubtful. It says he did not practice today. Yep, Kittle had a limited practice. Trent Williams did not practice. I'm not sure. I don't know if Debo's going to play.
Yeah, it's depending on Kittle. I'm hesitant to take a spread right now.
I don't know if they're going to cover that. That seems like a trap spread to me.
All right.
That's really high. I
But
mean,
then again,
The Patriots are so terrible. They might be the worst. If especially if the Panthers win another game, we could for sure say that the Patriots are the worst team right now.
Yeah. I guess let's just go Niners minus 10.5 for a bounce back game. They need something
Niners minus 10.5.
after that embarrassing loss against the Rams. Yeah, they need something. They need this comeback.
How did the Patriots do last week?
I don't even know.
I
They
didn't watch
played.
any of that.
Who did they play? Who did they play?
I have no idea. Let's see. Sunday.
Wasn't their bye week, right?
No, it couldn't
It's
have
too
been. It's
early.
week 2, right?
Week 2, week 3.
Well, that was week 3, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was the Thursday night football game with the Jets.
Oh, that's
24 to
right.
3. Remember that?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was terrible. They're bad.
49ers.
They're bad, dude.
They're
Yeah.
so bad. Give me the 49ers.
Yep. And the Niners have a better offense than the Jets. So, even with the injury. Commanders and Cardinals. Redskins and Cardinals. There's a big over-under, man, of 50. Cardinals are 3.5-point favorites.
It's tough.
Yeah. It is tough. We have the big win the Commanders are coming off of. Jaden Daniels is looking better and better every week. Cardinals, though. Cardinals have been a sleeping dog this offseason.
I mean, they got
last season they had some flickers.
Mm-hmm.
This season they're looking like a solid team.
They got whooped by the Lions though.
It was like a 1-score game, right?
I think
it was a 1-score game still.
Was it?
A touchdown. Yeah, it was 20-13.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals just because I feel like Detroit was able to really do what dominate because of the run game.
It's all about the run game.
I think Eckler's out right now with Commanders.
Eckler's having issues. Brian Robinson's good, but he's not Montgomery and he's not Gibbs. He's not going to do to the Cardinals what the Lions did.
Right, and that defense is still. I mean, the Commanders' defense is solid, but they're not the Lions. You know, they're not. They don't have that pass rusher like.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think Cardinals are a better team. Absolutely. I'll take that 3. I'll take Cardinals just straight up money line on this.
Go.
Okay, next one. So Chiefs and Chargers. Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites, over under of 40. I believe one of the Chargers players is suspended.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's playing the Chiefs. He's suspended for 1 game.
He's a dirty player too.
Well, what are your thoughts here, Brian?
I think Joe Alt was possibly hurt too, or there was something going on with that. And then the same thing with Herbert. He had a high ankle sprain or something. I think I saw today that he was in training, like he looked okay.
Yeah.
But it's just the Chiefs are the Chiefs, man. Refs, whatever you want to call it, the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. Their defense is still top. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, what can you say? Spread -7.5. Yeah, it's good. Chiefs all day.
Chiefs spread?
Yeah. I don't think the Chargers have it.
Joe Alt did not practice. Joey Bosa did not practice.
It's veteran rest day, but still, I just don't think the weapons are there for the Chargers, especially with that. Like I said, I think Herbert, some sort of ankle problem. I don't know if they're gonna rest him. He's been having issues,
Says limited practice for today, and those other guys they specified did not practice for their injured areas. They didn't have it as rest days. So, they actually have an extensive injury list already for only playing 3 weeks of football.
Yeah, man. I'd say Chiefs -7.5. No brainer. No brainer.
They're too good. As much as I can't stand them in their current form, with how much attention they get, they're probably the best team in the NFL right now.
Yeah,
and Chargers are not there yet.
Not yet.
Next game, Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders 2-point favorites, over under 37. 2 good defenses going head to head. Offenses. Well, supposedly good defenses. They were supposed to be good. The Raiders gave up 36 points to the Panthers and Andy Dalton, and the Browns let the Giants score 21 points in a half against them.
I don't know. Both these teams suck. Deshaun Watson sucks.
Deshaun Watson sucks and is a terrible player.
In person, too.
Did you see that post that it said Ben Roethlisberger said that NFL players accused of sexual misconduct should not be allowed to play in the NFL if they suck.
Facts. He's just not playing good football,
He's
man.
terrible, dude. He's terrible. He sits in the pocket like a statue. He's not quick on his feet when he does get when that pocket crumbles. He's not been accurate.
He's lost all confidence, man.
He lost confidence, and he doesn't look like he has any reason to play.
Yeah.
Why would he? He has guaranteed money.
I'd say give me the Raiders to bounce back from an embarrassing loss.
As far as a well-rounded team, I'd say the Raiders are a more well-rounded team.
Yeah.
They have a better balanced defense. Then they have plus sides to the offense.
Right.
That can actually move the ball. What are you thinking? Spread or money line for Raiders?
Let's go money line. This
money
is
line for
such a bad game.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that. One game that I will be watching, though, Sunday Night Football, another primetime spot for the Bills. Bills and Ravens. This is going to be a really good game.
Yeah.
Ravens are 2.5-point favorites. Over under 46.5. Bills undefeated. Ravens 1-2.
1-2.
1-2.
Yeah.
Barely. And what are we thinking here, Brian?
I think the power friendship's gonna win. The Bills defense is fucking amazing right now. They have been so underrated.
Give me the Bills.
Give Bills money line. That plus money.
Bills money line, dude. Are you kidding me?
Plus money.
They are looking electric right now.
Yeah. Josh Allen is just playing good football right now. He's playing great football.
Aside from the Chiefs, they are looking like the best team in the AFC right now.
Ravens have been off to a rocky start, man. Every game has been like they almost lost last one.
And those second half almost losses, it's consistent from last season too. It's like Bills, I mean, Josh Allen can mount a comeback if things get dicey, but their offense is cruising right now. Everybody's having a good time because they got rid of that troublemaker Diggs, who's now causing issues for the Texans, right?
Dude, the Ravens look so good the first half. They honestly, I was texting you, I was telling like, dude, they look like the perfect team right now. Like their offense was just clicking, their defense was so good, dude. They had CeeDee Lamb strapped. They were just amazing, dude.
It's
amazing.
Like hold on to the lead.
And the second half, it was like, what just happened?
Yep. Yeah, give me the Bills all day here, money line. Yeah. Bills, I predicted it before this season. Josh Allen MVP before the season started. Josh Allen MVP. Bills, gotta hope him to make it to the Super Bowl.
Did you lay something on that?
I think I did.
Hopefully you did.
Hopefully I did.
Your odds are not gonna be great right now, but hopefully you did.
Hopefully I did. And next we have 2 games left. Another doubleheader from Monday Night Football. I'll give you the game that nobody's gonna watch.
So bad.
The Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. Titans are 0-3. And the Dolphins, are they 0-3 too? Or they winning?
I think they're 1. No, are they
1-2?
1-2.
They are 1-2. There's no it's spread of 1 over under 36.5.
Just Dolphins -1. I guess they have a better defense. They have more weapons around. I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. That's up in the air. People are saying Huntley, Skylar. I don't know.
Was Huntley with the Ravens last year?
I think so. There was another guy also there in the contention, Boyle.
Okay.
I think he was with the Jets, but yeah, I don't know. People from what I was looking at, the fans really want Huntley to start, but I'll just take the Dolphins -1.
Dolphins -1.
Their defense is too good, right? Or much better, and Will Levis is just not good.
Yeah, I'm kind of there too. I like the underdogs. I like underdogs performing well. But yeah, Will Levis, he's having a rough go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this should be a good matchup here. Seattle Seahawks headed to Detroit, taking on the Lions. Lions 3.5-point favorites, over under 46.5. How are we feeling?
This is a tough one. I feel like the Seahawks, I kind of want to lean Seahawks here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think let's just go my gut. Seahawks plus 3.5. I don't know. I just have a feeling. Also,
Seahawks plus 3.5.
yeah.
I can see that because it's more than a touchdown, or excuse me, more than a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I
Man.
think the Lions are going to win this game. So I would pick Lions money line myself.
All right.
Let's rock with that. And I did put down a Josh Allen MVP back before the season started.
What'd you get him at? What odds?
550. I also picked Travis Hunter to get the Heisman. He was plus 5,500 odds when I locked that in.
Can you cash that out? I don't know what you did.
I
Was it
can.
was it $1? Did you only put $1 on?
It's just $1. And cash out for $1.30 now.
Take the profit, bro. Just let it ride, dude. Fuck it.
I'm gonna let it ride. You never know. I mean, if we're gonna be fair, he should win it because he's top receiver in college football, and he is a top cornerback in football. He's playing both. It's like, come on,
At a high level, yeah.
At a high level in each position.
They just won't give it to him though.
Nope, they're gonna give it to a quarterback. Whatever. That's what dreams are made of. He's gonna go top 5 in the draft, though, huh?
He has to, dude. There's no way he doesn't. There's no way.
He's too talented. Well, Brian, that wraps it up for us. I'm liking it. I'm feeling good about it.
I like it too.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Well, ladies and germs, that is everything that we have for you. No show next week, but we will pick it up the week after that. And with that said, ladies and germs, you have a wonderful football weekend. Let's go, Big Blue.
Let's go, Big Blue.
Eagles. Try.